Hi, today's video is going to be focusing on the upper back and the shoulders, so this area around here, and I want you to make sure that whatever you do, you don't create any distress or discomfort or pain in your body, and take any modification that you need to vary your arm position. So it's very much about strengthening the upper back, and also it's about breathing. So trying to breathe into this part of the chest, really taking full in breath. With that in mind, we're going to start on the back, and we're going to take a brief breathing practice, and you can have your legs long extended or your knees bent and your feet flat to the floor. So coming to that position, lying on your mat, and take your time to settle, so you appreciate how things are with you today, how you are with your day, how your body feels, adjusting if you need to for comfort. So again, legs can be extended or feet flat to the mat and the knees bent. And when you're ready, come to your breathing, feel your breath, the inhalation and the exhalation, and just feel that rhythm and flow. How is your breath moving today? What do you feel with your breathing? How are you experiencing it? Where do you notice your breath? So it's your easy natural breath rhythm, and you don't need to change anything at all. It's observation, self-inquiry. And then I'd like you to be mindful of your inhalation. So as you breathing in really quite fully, and then breathing out. Let that out breath go the whole way. Breathe out to the end, and then allow your subsequent in-breath to be drawn in naturally, or not pulling it in, or not grasping or demanding. It naturally flows in. So when you have that inhalation, make sure that your next exhalation is full. Breathe out all the way. And again, experiencing the in-breath flowing in to your body. So we'll take 3 more of these, experiencing that full inhale, allowing the inhale to go all the way, allowing that out breath to be full and complete. And the inhale will naturally draw itself in, it will flow into the body. So 3 more in total. And when you're coming up to the last one, remember that full exhale. And then allowing your body just to soften and release a little more, and see how you feel. Let your breath return to its spontaneous and natural rhythm. And we're going to start movement from the back. And you can keep the legs long or the knees bent as you choose. And as you take your inhalation, you're going to move the arms up overhead alongside the ears. And as you take the exhalation, bringing the arms back down to your sides. So let's take another couple of those. So inhale, arms up alongside the ears. Exhale, bringing the arms down. So we're just connecting breathing and movement. So the last one now, inhale, arms up, and exhale the arms down. Now the arms are going to come back again, but this time again to make sure we're pressing into the heels, drawing the toes up so the legs are engaged, the arms come up on the inhale, and as you exhale, draw the right knee to the chest and bring the hands down so they hold onto the knee, the shin or the thigh, and we'll just hold the knee in over the chest for a breath or so. And then as you inhale next, arms overhead, returning that right leg to the floor. So we'll repeat that to the left. Exhale, left knee to the chest. Holding it there a breath or two. And then arms up, replacing the left leg back to the mat. So we'll do the same thing again, but this time we're not going to hold the knee in a breath. As you next inhale, you're going to bring the left leg up towards the ceiling. So keep pressing into the heel. And then as you exhale, lower that left leg back to the mat. And then inhale, stretch the right leg away, arms up overhead. And then again, exhale, left knee in over the chest. Inhale, right leg up towards the ceiling, pushing into the heel. Exhale, lower the right leg. Inhale, arms coming up, stretching the left leg away. Now we'll do two more. Keep alternating the sides. So the right knee comes in. We're holding the knee in place as we inhale, bringing the left leg up. Exhale, lowering the left leg. And then inhale the arms up, replacing the right leg. Last go round as the left knee comes in on your exhale. Inhale, rising up the right leg, pushing into the heel. Exhale, lowering it back down. Inhale, arms overhead, replacing the left leg to the mat and lowering the arms back to your side. So you can release the legs. So we'll do Supta Baddha Konasana, or reclined cobbler's pose. So I'd like you to bring the knees to a bent position, feet flat to the floor. And then allow the knees just to drop to the sides with the feet, soles of the feet pressing together. Now you're going to inhale, take the arms up overhead, lock the fingers together, and as you're breathing out, turn the palms away and allow the back of the hands to be towards the crown of your head. Now inhale, press away, breathing fully into the chest, inhaling and then exhaling, lowering the arms back down to your sides. So again, inhale the arms coming up, clasping the hands as you exhale, turning the palms away. Inhale, pressing the palms away, straightening the arms. Inhale very fully there, exhale, lowering the arms back to your sides. So really feel you've got that full inhale. So the arms come up as we breathe in, and exhale, adjusting the hands, so palms facing away, fingers interlocked. Inhale. And then exhale, lowering the arms back to your sides and drawing the knees back towards each other. And at this point you might want to have just a little bit of a sway or something like that with your knees, or perhaps hugging the knees in over the chest. So just sort yourself out and do what feels is the right thing for you today. And then from here we're going to come to a kneeling position. We're going to be taking a cat stretch. We will take it into downward dog. Now we're going to do the low cat. So when you're in this position, don't worry if you can't kneel back, if your knees don't allow this, but as far as we can, we're going to, you could leave that bit out and just do an ordinary cat, but as far as you can, you're going to take your hips back to the heels, bring your belly, chest down,
Bring your chin in towards your chest and bring the forearms down towards the mat. So this is the start position and your forehead coming down towards the mat too. So as you inhale, you can lift the head, draw yourself through into the dipped cat. As you exhale, you're going to round the back, sink the hips back towards the heels, belly chest down, forehead towards the mat. So last one, inhaling, coming forwards. Now this time we're going to come into downward dog, so you can tuck your toes under, ease your heels back and lift up into downward dog. So you might want to walk your dog here, so let's bend one knee, press the opposite heel down, bring your hands really making good contact with the mat, shoulders are wide, letting the head go. And then from here, you're going to inhale, come down to your knees, and then you're going to walk your hands back, and then we'll come up to stand. But come up in any way you're comfortable, but if you can, just rolling yourself up to stand from here. And we're going to bring ourselves into the mountain pose. So as you're standing in your mountain, find the ball of the foot, sense that underneath, or the mat underneath the ball of the foot, base of the little toe and the centre of the heel. So those points are in line with the natural arches of the foot. Feel them contacting with the mat, so you have that sense of being grounded and stable. Mountain pose. And then from here, we'll extend the mountain in the way we did with the Supta Baddha Konasana, same arm position. So we're going to inhale, turn the palms, exhale here, and then inhale, lift up and press away. And then we can exhale, bring the arms back down. So again, we'll keep the heels down, inhaling and exhaling. Inhale, pressing away. And exhale, coming back down. So the last one. And then you can release yourself back to mountain. And just see what that's done to your posture. See if that's changed your perception of mountain pose. We're going to take the legs a little wider. And we're going to take the feet out at an angle, approximately 45 degrees. And we're going to have the hands into the heart centre and sink the hips down. So your choice how far you come down. You might well be able to come a lot lower, but we are going to hold it for quite a while, so you might not want to be at your maximum, but still make sure you can find base of the little toe, ball of the foot, centre of the heels. We don't want the knees gravitating inwards. So from here, inhaling as you point the fingers down and drawing the arms up, overhead, and exhale back to the heart centre. So we'll do 2 more of these. Now obviously you can straighten your legs anytime you need to, but if you feel that you've got strength in your legs, everything feels fine. Stay here, bringing the hand onto the thigh and reaching up with the other arm, and then keeping weight in both feet, folding into a side stretch. So feel that you're really opening up through the side here. And then back upright, lowering down. So again, do feel free to straighten up in between each side if you wish. Taking a side stretch. And then coming back up and lowering down. And then we can straighten up, turn the feet forward and step back together. So there's not a huge amount of twisting in this little sequence of movements we're taking, and that's the only side stretch. So we'll just do this little movement. So I have a teacher friend who calls this flip-flop, and another one who calls it empty coat sleeves. So it's a nice little rotational movement, loosening up around the arms as well. Good. Okay, so let's come back to mountain. And we're going to come into forward bend, and we're going to do something different with the arms. We're going to be coming up to halfway. So this is where you really need to pay attention to how you are today. Not whether you think you should be able to do it, but how your body feels at this moment. So we'll do 2 forward bends in a way that you'll be familiar with. So we're going to take the arms into the small of the back. So let's inhale, bring the arms up alongside the ears. And then as you exhale, you're going to come forward into forward fold. Rest the arms down, belly chest towards the thighs, letting the head go. And then inhale, bringing yourself back up. So we'll do just 1 more of these in this way. Exhale, forward fold. Rest the arms and inhale, swooping them back up again. And down to your sides. Now I'd like you to pause at this point. I'm going to show you because we won't have done this one in class before, so it's not going to be familiar. So we'll inhale, take the arms up. So first bit's the same. Exhaling, bringing the arms into the small of the back. Now you're going to come up to halfway and swoop the arm alongside the ear. So it's just 1 arm at a time. Exhaling, inhale, stay. Exhaling, swooping the arm back down and coming all the way back up. And for this little sequence of movements, we're going to lower the arms each time. Now what I want you to do, if you find that the arm alongside the ear in that halfway position is too much, you could take the arm out to the side, you could rest it onto your thigh, or you could do both hands. So do please modify if you need to, and please don't strain your lower back. So here we go. Inhale, bringing the arms up. Exhale, forward fold as we did a moment or 2 ago. Inhale to halfway as you swoop the right arm alongside the ear. Exhale here. Inhale, stay. Exhale, swooping the arm into the small of the back, forward fold. Inhale, arms all the way back up as you lift the torso up, and exhale, lowering the arms down to your sides. Second side. Inhale, arms coming up, swooping into your forward fold. Arms rest to the small of the back. Inhale halfway, swooping the left arm alongside the ear. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, swooping back down. And then inhale, coming all the way back up again. And exhale, arms down to your sides. So one more on each side, if that's okay for you. Taking any modification that you prefer at this point. So we inhale halfway, right arm alongside the ear. Exhaling, inhaling, exhaling, swooping down. Inhale, coming all the way back up. And lowering the arms to your sides. Last time for the left. Inhaling and exhaling, forward fold down. Inhale, swooping the left arm alongside the ears. You come to halfway. Exhale here. Inhaling. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, coming up. And exhale, lowering the arms. And then taking a moment to see how things are. Letting everything settle. Good. Okay, so let's move on. We're going to come towards the back of the mat and we're going to take a warrior one variation. So we're going to be continuing with this movement for the arms and we're going to be coming into a diagonal. So we'll take the left leg out a little, step forward with the right. And we want to make sure our hips, our shoulders are aligned forwards and the arms down to the sides. So as you inhale, you're clasping the hands, bending the knee, and you're coming forward into a diagonal with the arms alongside the ears. So you exhale, bringing yourself upright. Inhale, fully into the chest, lift up. And then exhale, straightening the knee and lowering the arms. We'll take it twice more for this side. So an inhalation, pressing away, a diagonal. Exhale as you come upright. Inhale, press away, really lift up. Allow that inhale to lift you up out of your waist. Exhale, straightening and coming down. So the last one on this side. Exhale as you straighten. Inhale, lift and press away. Lowering the arms, straightening the knee and stepping back. So we'll just pause at the halfway point. We've worked asymmetrically as far as the legs are concerned. And then we'll do 3 to the second side with the left leg leading. So we're inhaling. Exhaling, drawing yourself upright. Inhaling, really expand into the chest, pressing into the feet, lifting up. Exhaling. Twice more. Expand as you breathe in. Lengthen. Pressing into your feet, into your hands. Exhaling as you release out. Last one on this side. Feel that you've brought upright with your exhale and that sense of expansion and lift and
openness and strength as you breathe in. And exhale your way out. And step yourself into mountain. Again, to see how that variation of our warrior one, Virabhadrasana, feels for you. So for me, very opening round the chest and strong round the shoulders and the upper back. You might have a different sense. Each body is different. Now we're going to do a little roll down, and I'd like you to come into a crocodile. So remember, crocodile is this position, belly down. So it doesn't really matter how you find your way down onto the mat, perhaps doing a little ragdoll. You might want to pause there or just bend your knees, but anyhow you come down, belly down, pause in crocodiles. You might want to have the feet a little bit wider and use this as a place where you could perhaps rest a little. And feeling the front of the body sinking down into the mat, allowing the mat and the floor to support you. And then what I'd like you to do is keep your elbows more or less where they are. I'm going to just shift back a little bit so you can see my hands, my arms. So we want the arms actually in this position. So we're going to do a cobra modification. So normally a cobra you might be in this position, but I really want the focus to be up here and around the shoulders and not into the lower back. So we want to have the elbows in front of the shoulders and quite wide, so mine are about the mat's width. And you're going to start with the head down. Now as you breathe in, you're going to lift the chest and the shoulders. As you breathe out, you're going to straighten the arms, and then you're going to breathe in. Feel that you're really expanding into the chest, using that inhale to lift you up, and then exhale. It's like you are deflating back down. So again, inhale, we're lifting the chest, the shoulders. Exhale, straighten the arms. Inhale. And then coming all the way back down. Last one of these. And as you come back down, you're going to bring the arms down alongside your thighs, your legs, and have the hands or palms down. You might even want your palms just off the mat, depending on how wide your mat is. You could rest for a breath or two on one cheek. Remember which cheek you're resting on, or you might be quite comfortable forehead to the floor. Okay, so for this one, we're going to keep the legs down. And as you breathe in, you're going to lift the chest. And breathe out, coming down. And you'll see that the hands and the arms are very passive here. So again, inhaling. And exhaling to the belly and the
abdomen, the pelvis stay down as they did with that cobra variation. Last one. Same sort of movement, but we're not supporting with the arms. Now rest again. If you had your head to the side, turn it to the other side. And then we're going to come up again, but we're going to be swooping, alternating arms alongside the ears. So we're going to start with the hands resting in the back, and this is going to look a little familiar. We did it from standing. So when you're ready, as you inhale, you're going to lift the chest and swoop the arm up alongside the ear. And exhale, coming back down. Other arm. Inhale, lifting up through the chest. And the left arm up by the ear. Exhale, coming back down. So try not to corkscrew as you come up. Make sure you're coming up nice and smoothly. Back to the first side. Exhale down. Last one, side two. And exhale down. And then you can bring yourself back to crocodile. Perhaps have your head to the side if you wanted to do that. A little bit of a wriggle. And let everything soften and settle. So let's put the hands underneath the shoulders, come to all fours, and we're going to now come onto the back, and we'll take Apanasana. So when we started off, we were squeezing the knee over the chest. With Apanasana, it really is a light touch with the hands. We're using the abdominal muscles to help draw the knees over the chest, hip flexors, the abdominal muscles. Just exhaling, inhaling. Very subtle and very little weight from the hands to the knees. Feel that you are lengthening out, realigning your spine. And then when you feel that you've done the right lumbar, bringing the feet back to the floor, and perhaps another one of those little swaying movements, like windscreen wipers perhaps. And then take any other little movement that you want. Could be hug of the knees, little circular movements, anything at all, or stretching the legs up. And either decide to finish your practice here, or you could perhaps stretch the legs away and come into relaxation. That's where we're going to leave it for this video. So you choose, stay where you are and relax, or finish at this point. So thank you very much for practicing, and thank you very much for having a look at this video. I hope that you've enjoyed it. Take good care. Namaste.